just talked recently about controlling the frequency of claims, but what do you do about the severity? A cancer diagnosis is a cancer diagnosis, or is it? My name is Allison DePauli, and I started Altiqe Consulting to get employers off the healthcare escalator, higher and higher costs every year, and back to running their businesses. We help employers like you take control of your healthcare spend and get budgeting predictability. The happy side effect of that is better access to higher quality care and lower out-of-pocket costs for your employees. For the best advice about how to shrink your benefits budget, make it predictable and controllable, all the while improving benefits for your employees, subscribe to my YouTube channel down there and hit the notifications bell to be notified when we upload new videos. Earlier, we talked about frequency of claims, how to control the frequency. And by claims, I mean unexpected events, cancer diagnosis, preemie babies, diabetic ulcers, amputations, comas, not the go to the doctor variety claims. What I hope you took from that video is that going to the doctor is exactly what you want your employees to do. Care delivered in the primary care setting is not where your dollars are being spent. Your dollars are being spent after the physician visit or after the triage visit. So what do you do about that? Would you be surprised if I told you that you should do the same thing to control the severity of claims as you do to control the frequency? Gold standard, 24-hour nurse access to ensure that the right patient receives the right diagnosis at the right time and at the right place. Then care is generally the right place. More AI-driven tools are a terrific place to start if the gold standard is too much to start with. And by too much, I don't really mean dollars. It's less expensive than you think. However, you do need the right TPA partner, a great communications plan to get the full value from it. Did you know that about 20% of cancer diagnoses are wrong? Can you imagine first being diagnosed with cancer and then receiving an incorrect diagnosis? And by wrong, I don't necessarily mean you don't have cancer. I mean you actually have a different kind of cancer that requires a different kind of treatment. Can you imagine? It's horrifying. Yet it happens in 1 out of 5 patients. Wouldn't you rather this didn't happen to any of your people? So we'll post the link to frequency of claims below. Here is what I want you to do, no matter what tool you are using. Give your employee a way to find the highest quality place for care, and highest quality defined by the medical industry, not a Google or a Yelp review about the waiting room or the wallpaper. Incent your employee to take action by sharing the savings. For your employee, it could mean they spend a few $1,000s less, but for you as the employer, it could be tens of thousands of dollars. Next, use predictive modeling of your data, not aggregate data, to identify potential large claims and engage that population with those employees to make sure that they get all the care that they need and they are being treated at the highest quality facilities and by the best physicians. Again, not best rated on Google or Yelp, but by empirical medical standards. You know I'm going to tell you that your TPA should be able to do that, or your care management provider can do that, right? The Pareto principle applies here. About 20% of your population is driving about 80% of your claims. And if you're like most employers and you look a little bit closer, that's probably more like 10% of your population is driving 90% of your costs. Focus on making sure that these people have the care they need at the right time and at the right place. Not only is it just the right thing to do, but it is really helpful to your budget. So if you're interested in leveling the playing field and making your healthcare plan work for you and your employees, if you're interested in saving your plan significant dollars, click the link below and let's talk.